Hello, and man, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Pallegney, France here. Since last episode, been working with our animals and started harvesting the two fields here we have that are ready to harvest here. That's just our oat fields, by the way. So 33 and 35, yeah, 33 and 35 are ready to harvest here. Again, we don't have a whole lot of fields really per se. We do have, of course, a couple grass fields here, but yeah, as far as crop fields go, we got the two oat fields here. We got a soybean field next to us, and then we got a rather substantial, I would say, corn field on the opposite side here. So that one's a decent size. But anyway, we're almost done with this field, Evan. We'll move on to the next field here. I think if I checked everything right, I think the animals are all looking pretty good here. They should be, for the most part, all set. The one thing we might have to do is once we're done harvesting oats, maybe bring some of the animals, some of the oats here. Particularly, I think the pigs will take the oats here as far as I know. At least hopefully anyway. And speaking of which, we are full. So we'll probably actually just take these straight to the pigs here then. The pigs are probably in one of the more dire needs of feed. So, oh, let's see what's here. Yeah, this tractor should do the trick here, hopefully. Yes, mixed rations. Oh, speaking of mixed rations, by the way, I brought our very first of our silage bales over here. So the cow barn now actually has our silage bales that we made. And in fact, actually the other cow barn, I believe, does as well. I believe the one brought a load of each to both. By the way, you just can't tell, we are joined by the boss baby here again today, a.k.a. April. I don't know who would just leave their trailer just sitting over here like this. I don't know. It's been in the way for like how long now, just sitting. Hard to keep it up nowadays. Just leave their trailer sitting like that, but yeah. Okay, back to the field. Sure, the easiest way back. I'll go this way. Sneak out past our horses here. Pretty good here as well. Oh, it should be a pretty good universal feed here, I think. I think most of our animals that take like grain will take oats here as far as I know. So yeah, if we go check them out, and obviously sheep, stuff like that, don't need any grain. Speaking of sheep though, they looks like they're looking pretty good. They're good on everything else. Cow barn. By the way, looking at this cow barn, Evan, obviously, again, mixed rations are not showing up, everyone. With that being said, I have to assume the cows have mixed rations, so I don't know if this is just a bug. I don't know. I don't understand this here. But the productivity is 100%, Evan. So productivity, 100%. The only way to get 100% productivity is to have mixed rations. So they got to have mixed rations, right? That's what I'm assuming anyway. Yeah, these cows will have, productivity, 100%. So, this is our newest, no, this is our old pen here. This one actually back here was the newest one, 339 cows, by the way. The newest one has quite a few more cows, well over double. Speaking of which, we do have some cows here as well. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do with these cows. To be honest, I'm thinking I might just sell them. Don't know. But anyway, 150 of those, productivity there, also 100%. So, means they have mixed rations, right? Gotta assume that's what that means. Anyway, the ones I was looking for, pigs, they need grain, really need base food, which would be corn. We don't really have any corn, I guess. Ooh, protein, only 20%, huh? Wow. Not particularly effective. And then chickens. Chickens also take grain, which I believe is oats. Like wheat, barley. Oh, no oats for the chickens. Oh, I thought they did. Okay, I guess we can't just give them that either then, can we? The horses will take oats. Oh, sorghum. I wonder if sorghum might be the, do pigs take sorghum? Yes, they do. Ah, that might be the universal crop then. Maybe we need some sorghum here next. Actually, what I should probably go up this way sometime. That would probably make the most sense. The pigs are like straight across here. And just a reminder here, by the way, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. As always, if you like the video, click that thumbs up icon there as well. And if you'd like to join us in our multiplayer servers, you can find our multiplayer server information down below in the description there. Again, anyone's welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. Here we go with this. No, the pigs took oats, right? Wheat, barley, canola, sunflower. No, the pigs do not take oats. For some reason, I thought the pigs took oats. Okay, well, I guess the pigs might just have to go hungry here again. Actually, we'll have to get them some actual feed from the shop then, unfortunately. Yep, they do take corn, though, which corn is not, unfortunately, ready to harvest yet. Okay, no oats for you then, pigs. I thought you took oats. They take literally almost everything else, but not oats. Should have planted sorghum, I guess. I'll have to remember that for next time. More sorghum next time. Well, might end up just selling the oats here. Good crop to make some money on here then, I guess. Oh, speaking of which, I probably have to dump it in here first, don't I, to actually see what it's going to actually show up as. Even the best time to sell this is probably, December, January, somewhere in there. Okay, we could probably just let that dump itself. Let's get back to harvesting here. Lots of buttons to push here to get everything go. Actually, we need the next row, don't we? Gotta, turn the combine on. Gotta lower the head down. Gotta turn it on. Gotta put the pipe away. Gotta lock on our steering. And gotta turn on our cruise control. Anyone count how many buttons that was? I don't know. Sounds like way too many. We need it like you do in real life. Everyone pretty much was it, oh boy, was it about 2 button presses? Maybe you can get it within, depending on how you have your system set up there, I believe. And if your GPS is capable of turning the tractor around for you. I mean, depending on the GPS, we might actually be to the point where might not even have to push any buttons with the GPS in real life. The GPS will literally know you've gotten to the end. It'll, most times slow the tractor down, raise, the implement or whatever else needs to be done with the implement that you're working with. Completes the turnaround, lowers the implement back down, turns it back on. Again, whatever needs to be done with the implement you're pulling. And then, of course, usually, locks on your steering and then speeds the tractor back up, or maybe slows it back down, maybe depending on what you're doing again. Someone's quite excited, in case you can't tell. It's like harvesting. I don't know about you folks. Always one of my favorite activities to do in the game. Just go up and down the field with a combine. I know it sounds so exciting, doesn't it, everyone? So exciting, just up and down, back and forth. Maybe the occasional unload. Given the size of the field, I didn't even bother obviously setting up any automation for the 7. Pretty small field. Didn't really see the need for it. Maybe the next field we might see once. Maybe we'll grab auto drive or something like that. Ooh, that's gonna be a harsh turn. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Not the greatest of turns there. There we go. That's better. I think this should be the last pass here from the looks of it. Also, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think since last episode we skipped time here as well. I was just looking at that, wait a minute, I couldn't remember, but I don't remember if we skipped time or not, but I believe we did here. So while we're harvesting, we can check our finances here. Land sale, yep, nope, not interested in that one. Milk, there we go, that's what I'm looking for, everyone. That's what we need to see. Sold milk, $78,000, yes. That's what I've been counting on to hopefully pay for our bills here, everyone. Unfortunately, due to the screw up on my part, I guess you could say. We bought field 86 there, which of course is a cow pasture, but it's a cow pasture that doesn't give you milk. So if you put milk cows in them, you don't get any milk. Like what's the point of that, right? So anyway, but yeah, now that we actually have a cow barn, cows in the barn, they are producing milk, and yeah, we're looks like we're making some pretty good money. I don't know if that's like the most we can make or not. I'm not sure, but we'll have to kind of keep an eye on that. I mean, the cow barns should all have everything they need. We are probably going to have some trouble trying to keep up with that, though, because, yeah, we got close to 500 cows, I do believe. In case you're wondering, she's, the boss maybe has her chew toy, and she's, well, in case you can't tell, quite excited about it, yes. She is, giving it justice. It's like this ring chew toy, and she's having quite the time with it. Okay, shall we get auto drive going on this here, maybe? I don't think there's a whole lot for us to do here right at the moment. Though we could possibly start... let's go take a look at our hay fields here a minute. Let's see once here. Now, the only thing is that when it comes to the hay here, I don't know what growth stage this hay is in. It would be nice if there was multiple colors, like, oh, it is in the second stage, which used to be a thing back in previous versions of the game, by the way. Used to be your crops would go through like 3 stages of, was it yellow or orange? I don't remember if it was always orange or if it was more of a yellow. It might have been yellow and then it progressed into orange. And, by the time you got to the last one, like, you better have that harvested or it was withering, right? So, yeah, I think we're going to try mowing this, shall we? I think it's been 2 months. So, let's see what happens. And the question is, do we want to go for hay or silage again? I think actually we need hay, so we should probably go for hay. And watch Kate. Well, actually, you know what? I might do silage on this field just because I probably have everything set up here yet, don't I? I do first waypoint. I think the course is still loaded. Yes, it is. You know, I'm just going to do first waypoint. We're going to run this one as probably silage here again. And then all the other fields, we definitely need hay. I think I've literally got like 2 hay bales left in the barn, everyone. So, yeah, we kind of need some hay if possible. Okay, they got that going. I'm just going to keep on harvesting here. We need to wait for that field to finish before I can start baling it anyway. Or at least get a good chunk of it done before I start baling. Ideally, the other operation is finished, everyone. Otherwise, yeah, the baler and the mower, or whatever other piece of equipment rake on the field tend to get in each other's way, and especially with the baler, tends to like to drop bales in the way, and this jams up the entire operation, and yeah, you folks know how it goes. It's not great. Now, I am running that mower on course play, by the way, and the reason for that is then I can then follow that up with the baler on the same course play course, which could actually still be loaded on the baler too yet, by the way. So I don't need to generate or copy any course play courses, but kind of eliminates an operation of it. I don't have to go through and rake the field. At least in my opinion, there's not much of a benefit for raking that field. That rake does combine 2 windrows into 1. But that means I have to run a second operation on that field. So, does it really gain you any time doing that? I mean, in my opinion, it really doesn't. At least not in the game, anyway. Real life, there might be some other benefits to that. But in the game, just run the baler over it. Unless you can combine more than 2 windrows, there's no sense, in my opinion. Now, if we're combining 3 windrows, Owen, then, we're saving ourselves a little bit, in my opinion. But 2, nope. And unfortunately, we do need the rake, by the way. So when we're, well, yeah, no, we do need the rake. Because when we're tedding up the grass, we need to be able to re-rake that grass after tedding it. The tedding it kind of tends to throw it around, so we need to re-rake it afterwards. Otherwise, we could probably forgo the need for a rake, but not in this case. Oh boy, missing a little bit there. Don't tell our field quality manager. He won't be happy with us. Just looking down at the HUD here. Is there a new button down here? What is this? What is this little icon down here about? I don't remember seeing that one before. Oh boy, what new mod do I have that I don't remember adding? It's adding that, I wonder. One of the things I want to kind of try to do here in Farming Simulator 25, Evan, back in 22, there were a lot of heads-up display mods. And after a while, when it just started feeling like the screen just got like so much stuff on it, it's like, do we really need all this stuff? And I started actually getting rid of some of that stuff. I was like, no, I don't. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of it's nice, and it's probably going to be up to you folks. You can kind of choose and pick for yourselves what you want on your screen. But as you can tell, I'm going kind of somewhat minimalist here at the moment for the most part. I do have some extended HUD information up here. There's obviously whatever that icon is down there. I don't think that's normally supposed to be there, but so yeah, like I said, there is some additional stuff here on my screen, but for the most part, trying to keep it minimal. Obviously, we got course play and auto drive. Those again more display things, right? Starts looking like some of those tractors you see where the farmers have all the different control boxes and displays and. Yeah, inside their cabs, like the whole right side of their cab, you know, the window there is just like completely covered with all the different control boxes and monitors and iPads and yeah, like oh my goodness, like hey, is there anything you can do to like maybe you reduce that down a little bit? Like, do we really need all those control boxes and displays? The answer, by the way, nowadays that one is starting to become no. By the way, some of that old equipment, yes. Back in the day when a lot of your equipment, they all needed their own individual control box. And then if you're running mapping and GPS, and sometimes you needed additional displays for that. And yeah. But nowadays, a lot of times the computer on the tractor can handle most of that work. Or sometimes even all of it. Connect the implement to the tractor's computer, and the tractor's computer can run the implement right from the computer on the tractor, right? The screen on the tractor, whatever you want to call it. Technically, I guess it's a computer, right? Because, I mean, yes, there's a screen, but a screen doesn't do anything unless you have a computer behind it. Yeah, we are pretty much full here again, aren't we? And we are full. I was saying maybe we should get auto drive over here. Obviously, haven't done that yet. I don't know. I'm thinking we probably fill up one more time, so I don't know if there's really a need to get auto drive going. By the way, for those who are wondering, obviously, I do not have the harvesting. Oops. The harvesting module set up for next at tractor. If you folks want to see that, let me know. Otherwise, I'm kind of leaning towards I'm probably going to keep my current combine. I don't know. Or should we try it? Should we try the next at and get the harvesting module for it? Money-wise, Evan, is probably not much difference. The New Holland combine is probably worth about as much as this, buying the modules. Actually, the modules might even be cheaper than the New Holland. Let's say the Claas combine here. Obviously, the Claas combine is not exactly cheap. It's a pricey combine here, everyone. But yeah, we could look at getting the harvest modules there. Or just harvest module, and then we'd have to get the header, I guess, right? I wonder if we can use our... no, I think the next header is actually bigger, so no, I don't think we actually probably could use this header. Plus, it probably, real life, and probably has to have its own adapter plate, all that special connection mumbo-jumbo. I think they're both Gearinghoff heads, aren't they? If we go down and check our next category here... Yeah, they're both Gearinghoff heads. And I think this is a 50-footer, too, if I remember correctly. Ooh, actually, 15.2 meters. Maybe it's even bigger. I don't know. 15.2 meters, that one. How big is So if we go look up some of the headers I actually like know. John Deere, that'd be 25 foot. John Deere HD50. HD50 would be 50 foot. 50, okay, so it is 50 foot. It is a 50 foot header then. Farm silo unload. Don't say. I could at least have him go on and do that for us. And then return to field 35 maybe? Field 35. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if we need to really set that up like I was saying. We'll probably only fill up one more time here if I had to guess. I'm guessing one more time. Because we're going to have 1, 2, maybe 4 more up and down passes. Not going to be a whole lot left here. Again, it's amazing how much of a field you complete when you do the headland. It always amazes me, especially on some of the smaller fields here. Make a headland pass or two, and like 75% of the field's done. It's like, whoa, okay then. Speaking of 75% of the field done, how are we looking over here? Oh, he's got a ways to go. Yeah. He's got a ways to go on the mowing. We're nowhere near being that done. Going back to this, though. Oop, not that one. I wanted to go check time saving stock. Check our oats are in storage. Month of January. Hey, who would have guessed that? A month of January. Best time to sell, huh? At the Suffollet Agriculture. Kokai Express. Planks long. Oh, do we? Huh. Actually, do we actually have planks? According to this, we got planks and prefab walls. I'm not sure what that's about. We also apparently have wood beams. Wool. The wool, I know. Water. Wow. We can... Oh, no, we can't sell our water. Wow. Well, I guess actually we could. Oh, no, we can't. No selling point available. Slurry. Oh, we can make 50,000 if we sell our slurry. Not actually a half bad idea. Might actually look into that. And another 54,000 if we sell our silage. Oh, that's silage. It was manure is what I was thinking. No, we don't have any manure, do we? Yeah, I don't want to sell the silage. I want to make sure we hang on to that. That's actually not greatest price if you ask me. I mean, 151,000 liters of silage and it's only worth 54,000. Not the greatest. I don't think anyway. Although, I do have to ask this question here again, Evan. With the cows, is it really worth it, Evan? Are the cows worth it here? Because let me turn around here a minute. We'll get going back up the other way. Let's actually go look at this here a minute, Evan. Just turned around here a minute. This is the question I keep asking, and I don't know if anyone's ever really taken the time to do the deep dive into this one, because again, trusting Giants economics here, like, yeah, right, Evan, yeah, right. Anyway, when it comes to the silage, Evan, so last time around, obviously we baled our 4 fields. We made silage bales out of all of them. The barns, I think, do they hold, what, 150,000 liters each, I think? Maybe it's 100. Let's just go check. Just to verify this, just so we got some reasonably good numbers here. Unfortunately, we have to go check that one because I can't see on the menu there how much silage is actually in them. Yes, I know it shows silage on the menu, but that silage is different than this silage. That's a whole other topic. Silage here holds 115. Okay, so 115,000, not 150. Holds 115,000. So if we go back here, everyone, that means before I fill these barns up, plus I got some extra bales in each one, we're going to say it's probably 150. So each barn has probably around 150,000 liters of silage. That would make about 450,000 liters of silage then. And of course, these are all bales. So 450,000 liters of silage. I could have made $150,000 I'm selling that silage. Could have made $150,000. Now, if we go back to our finances here, sold milk, we made $78,000. I could have sold that silage for $150,000, everyone. Now, there's more numbers. Don't before you jump to conclusions here and say 150 versus 78. Well, of course, 150 is more. But keep in mind, I can only mow those hayfields every other day, I think, everyone. So every other day, I can make $150,000 off those hayfields, I do believe. if I'm correct on my math here anyway. So $150,000 every day, every other day. I'm sorry, every other day, or we can make $78,000 a day. Maybe you have to see another day. I'm just to see what this is going to do. Hopefully, hopefully it's another $78,000-ish the next day. Hopefully. So if you multiply that by 2, that is more than $150,000. But got to keep in mind too, I had to pay for those cows. Now I can sell those cows, and they'll sell for more than what I bought them for. Hopefully, if the health is good. But keep in mind too, that's not the only thing that is going into those cows. We're also giving them hay, which is the hay. The hay should be on here too, I would think, right? Yeah, hay is not worth a whole lot. So 12,000. I don't know. Are the cows really worth it, Evan, or should I just like straight sell the hay and the silage? Again, if I just straight sell the silage, Evan, I can mow it every other day, making $150,000 every other day. That's not a bad gig there, if you ask me, Evan. Just curious on the economics of the whole situation. That was my point with that part of it. Anyway, let's head over to the comment section a moment and see what you folks had to say here for last episode. A reminder again, always enjoy reading all your comments, so if you got something to say, throw it down below. Starting off with the first comment here, Dustin was saying, good video. Thank you very much for that. Christopher was also saying the same thing. Good video. Keep it up. Thank you very much for that. RC Win was saying you're being drowned out by the machinery at times. Ooh, I'll have to try to keep an eye on that. Looks like this combine is doing pretty good. It's hard, too. Sometimes you get some of the modded equipment, Evan, and mod authors don't always balance out their equipment. And sometimes Giants doesn't either. Evan, like, you're on this one, it's pretty quiet. Cab's maybe a little louder. Yeah, cab's a little bit louder. Actually, kind of surprising. And then, yeah, they'd have to hop in some different equipment. I'm just seeing what they all are doing. John Corsale was saying, good video. Hey, thank you very much for that. Hoover was saying, yeah, you now have to change the mode from fieldwork mode to bale and collect. And he also says, great video. Thank you very much for that as well. And yes, I did find that out there, Hoover. Yeah, I realized that after I finished recording that episode. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to see if Courseplay can do this. And like, oh, I just got to switch modes. I don't remember if that was an option before or not. I think Courseplay was always on the collect and wrap bales mode, but apparently they give you 2 options now. You can do fieldwork mode, which I guess if you have a course already predetermined, now when you could just put Courseplay on that and have them run it. I don't know how good that would be, but that's I'm assuming that's the purpose of that. Okay, ooh, we might have to unload one more. Well, oh boy, I don't know. That's a pretty narrow strip, that one. Pretty narrow strip. But we're also pretty full, too. 98%. Are we going to have to unload one more time? Watch this. This will put us over the tipping point right here. The whole 4 liters. No, sorry, not even 4. 3 liters that was sitting there. This is why I don't usually go back and get missing spots. You see the missing spots. I mean, sometimes those missing spots don't even accumulate to 1 liter. You know, sometimes 5, you know. Oh, it's going to be close, Evan. It's going to be close. Are we going to fill? At least put the pipe out here. Oh. It's going to come down to the wire, Evan, because this throw is getting smaller. But we only got 50 liters left. Not even 50 liters. Nope, we're going to fill up. We are full. Okay. Can I click on that tractor? Oh, I can. Wow. Just got him. Click to switch there, by the way. Great little mod, by the way. Speaking of being full, though, and I think we're full on time here. So that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And thanks for watching. Until next time. Oh, we got a pretty good spot here left yet, don't we? Okay, we're not quite near as done as what I thought on this field.